What's up, y'all? It's PLEX. How you guys doing? Yeah, today I want to talk about ink versus paint and fine liners. I recently finally went and got a Montana acrylic extra fine liner, and so started using it. And I also got actually a white. That was a black one. This one's a white Deco color fine liner. And man, it's kind of cool. Like they work kind of really well. But I've been having troubles with them too. I don't know, first of all, it doesn't come out too opaque. I mean, you gotta go over it a few times, or you gotta get a real good flow, but then, it kind of floods the tip, and sometimes it comes out splotchy. See right there, it's splotched or whatever. So I've been doing these pieces, and I'm like at the end stage, the last thing I do is put, highlights in, and then I get a splotch, so it's like, it's frustrating. So I don't know if you guys have any tips on using these things. Maybe I need to just use a different kind. I don't know if you can really see it, but it just kind of likes to flood the tip sometimes, and with the paint, so it's really tough. So there's that. But I like when it works. I like how it comes out. So I don't know about these Deco colors. Sometimes I don't like them, but they're cheap. Then here's the black acrylic one. It's got a cool tip. I think it's like plastic or something. It's not like felt. So it seems like that means it's kind of not hard to break, but look at that. I mean, nothing. It was just like, okay, there we go. Now we got it going. Now that looks sweet, but it'll run out eventually. Or if I use it like on the other, like if I turn it a little bit, it won't come through. It will streak, or it won't come fully. And I don't know if you can really see that. Probably not, because my camera sucks. Hopefully we'll get a better camera at some point, but for now this is what we got. But yeah, see, it just kind of streaky. I mean, when I first got it, it worked pretty good, but I mean, I only used it for 4 hours, and it already started doing this. And I don't know if it's because I beat up the tip too much or something. I don't know. And the same thing, sometimes the paint will flood the tip and you get a little splotchy. But what I do like about this is, I come from a comic book making background. At least, I don't know, I've been making comic books for a couple of years now, I guess. But I've always wanted to make comic books since I was a kid, so I've always experimented with making pages and stuff, and ink and stuff. And what they use usually is they use crow quill tips and just different tips or brushes with a little ink bottle that you dip in. That's the traditional way of doing it. Or what I've started using now too is microns, different sizes. This is an 0.08 size, which is pretty good for what I need. It comes out good, but the thing with ink is it doesn't come out, it's a little bit transparent. You don't really see it here, but you'll see it if I don't know, you can see it when you really start to get into it. But the paint stuff, this stuff is so black, it's so awesome. I'm thinking I might, if I can get a good paint marker to ink with, I might use that instead of ink to make my comic pages. And then I also I use microns. I was talking to some people about the different stuff we use, and I also have this Artist Loft. It's a cheap brand. I think you get it at Dick Blick. And then I have Prismacolors as well. They're all good. As long as it says archival ink, you're good. You're good to go, usually. Then I wanted to show you, this is a piece I did with a paint marker with this black Montana. And yeah, I mean, it came out freaking awesome. But after I was done, you know, doing this, it wasn't too long after that I started getting that streakiness. And I think I even got it a little bit on here too. But yeah, I mean, the darks are just so, I mean, like, the inks are just so dark. It just looks so amazing compared to just straight up ink. But yeah, this is gonna be a new sticker print that I'm getting printed up, and I think it's gonna be like my logo for my website, plexhop.com. So yeah, look out for that. But yeah, it came out freaking awesome. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have any tips on what to use for paint markers. I'm sure you would. And I'm talking about the really fine lines, extra fine line ones. Yeah, let me know, because I definitely like that. And also for the white, something that's nice and opaque and just really extra fine line that I can use for highlights, it'd be dope. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. You guys are awesome. I'll talk to you later. Peace.